there won't be another delivery. Every liter of gas they burn sends 2.5 kilos. Fires like this will burn for days as hundreds of chemical plants around the world catch series of time bombs around the world. Atomic bombs swirling through the building. This is a nuclear disaster. The radioactive genie has escaped, and there's no one to stop it. Fires break out at more than 30 nuclear plants across the eastern United States. This slows satellites and space junk down. Satellites in higher orbits have been slowly spiraling closer to the Earth for the last 30 years. Now, they plummet to the ground. Concrete jungle. It is now 30 years after people vanished. The power has long since failed. Much of the world once turned its eyes to Times Square to mark the start of a new year. In London, young trees are sprouting in Trafalgar surrounds the Brandenburg Gate, separating what was the city's once spark, which eats away at the world's concrete. The rusted surface expands to 10 times its normal size. It'll collapse, crashing down. Below. And it is absorbing what we left there in rain. The weather changes where skyscrapers once stood. This is the River Thames in London, England. Humans tried to tame this river for over 1,000 years. Now the river is out of control. Tides have sucked boats into bridges. The Thames has been forced around the bridges, flooding its banks. Half of America's fruit and vegetables. Las Vegas. In the middle of a desert, its casinos and fountains used water brought in by electric pumps. The desert is reclaiming the city. Planet. Nature has taken over in the tunnels. Built the pyramids and carved the Sphinx. But can modern structures survive as long without us? But eventually, the rusty beams from shadow of the ruined Eiffel Tower. So after 2 centuries, this symbol of freedom is now invisible to all but the local wildlife. Her pedestal still stands, however. Made of solid concrete and coated in granite, it will last thousands of years. It cleaned up